Good morning. It is Tuesday, March 31st, 2015. This is the Weather Channel weather report for the Cottonwood, Jerome, Sedona, Northern Arizona area. You can see at 9:45, sunny, 10 sunny. It stays sunny till about 2 p.m. where it's going to be mostly cloudy. So I would suggest around 1 or so, those jets are going to be flying in. 3 p.m., mostly cloudy. Then, from 3 p.m. on, we got the mostly cloudy, then mostly sunny at 4. Then from 5, 6, sunny, 7, 8, clear, or no, 7, clear, 8, partly cloudy, 9 o'clock, partly cloudy. Now we're going to match them up against the satellite weather report and see what that stacks up against. Alright, here is the AccuWeather radar report. Remember what we talked about the other day? Wherever there's white, and that's where the cloud coverage is. That's where they're spraying. Alright, we look where I'm at. A little blue dot. It's clear. A few specks up in there. Looks like they're still spraying heavily right through that Mexico, Texas, southern New Mexico area and into those bottom southern states. Louisiana, Mississippi. You see what I see. Then up in that eastern sector, look what they're doing there. They're making it rain there. Probably taking some moisture from the water, making it rain. Michigan getting hit in the bottom half of the state. Whoa. UP looks like it's getting hit. Wisconsin's still getting hit a little bit. Canada's really been getting hit hard. You can see where it is. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to play it so you can see the action. If you look in that upper left-hand corner, you can see 10:45, it jumps, you can see the time schedule, so it kind of gives you a little idea of how they're moving in. And there you see where they're going to start spraying. See, they're going to start spraying up and through here a little bit. See that? And then they're going to keep on spraying down in there. So you can see where they're going to get that partly cloudy from. That only takes us to about 12:30, so we're going to keep an eye on that. We're going to be back every so often to take a look at the AccuWeather radar. Keep you informed so you can check this out yourself. Go outside. If your state has white where they're showing they're spraying the plume, bet your sweet butt they're spraying, not clouds. It's plume. We got a guy way in the back there first thing in the morning. It's only about 10:30. And I want to show you what he did. He came right over top of that cloud. So, intermediate plume. Getting it ready for that partly cloudy. Alright, we're back outside here. I want to show you what we got going on. A little bit of action here. And there, and there, and there. It wasn't on the radar. Where did it come from? Back in here you can see the chemtrail lines. So one has to suspect that leftover bombs that'll dissipate soon. But as I pan into that northern sector, you can see a bunch of cartoons back in there. This must be what they were talking about that was coming in. And look what we got over here. God, it just doesn't take very long at all. Alright, the sun is to my back. I can't see, but I know he's out there. I'm going to back him off, get in my car, and get a look. There we go. A little bit better now as the sun has blocked me. And I can reel this guy in as he's spraying a pretty good plume. Pretty good plume right there. See? Intermediate. But they know they're up to something. They just can't let us have a good day. They just cannot let us have a good day. Getting back to the cartoons. That's back in there is going to come this way, probably. That'll all collapse. It's probably something they did last night. And as this works its way over here, I keep panning into the eastern sector. You can see the haze. Cartoon clouds all around me. all the way to the south. Haze galore. I'm not even going to focus it in. Maybe a little bit over there, but you can see that haze. It's just incredible. And people are breathing that crap. Wow. This guy here is making a lot of racket. And so far, most of the jets have been coming from east to west. Imagine that. Silver bullet. We back him off. Yeah, we got another guy. This guy's going from west to east. Looks like a silver bullet. You can tell by the tanks on the fuselage. Well, we got some action going from the west to east. And at the same time, we got a guy over here. Let me bring him in. There he is. East to west. Looks like a red tail. Yeah, I lost him. Let me bring him back in. Yeah, he's a red tail. You know, it's only 11:30 and they're still, these jets are out like crazy. Another silver bullet. Spray and plume. Cloudoid formation's coming in. See that? And they're going right over the top. They're trying their damnedest to make it partly cloudy to get that weather report correct. Right into that plume of a cloudoid. We got ourselves a blue bottom silver bullet heading right into those cloudoids. Right in there. See that? Wait till he comes out. There he is. He came out of that cloudoid. This lost him. Let me bring him back. Got a pretty good plume. God, they're not. Here's some proof that these aren't real clouds. You can see it's starting to dissipate and the wisps are starting to, as this cloudoid starts to fall apart. You can see the wisps up in there. Light as they fall apart. And if you follow this, you can see some of the wisps has already followed out of there. Especially right in there. You can really see it. Here is United States radar and satellite combo by AccuWeather. And here we're going to show you what's been going on. Here's where I'm at. You can see why they would be coming from west to east. East to west. Here is the AccuWeather report. It's live, as you can see the time there. It goes from 1:15 all the way to 3 p.m. Let me just go to show you something here. This is what's going on here where I'm at. You can see a little bit of wisps there. Still Mexico, Texas getting hit hard. Some of those southeastern states getting hit pretty hard with the chemtrails, making it rain a little bit. Same thing up in there. So, just to let you know. Alright, this is the earlier the report I showed you. See, this is 12 p.m. or 1 p.m. sunny, and then mostly cloudy by 2. Alright, just keep an eye on that as I switch. This is the updated one now. Look at this. Mostly sunny. Partly cloudy. They said it was going to be sunny. Now all of a sudden it's partly cloudy, then mostly sunny at 3. What the hell? You can see they can't get it right. Here you see it again. You look over there, 1, 2, and 3. Sunny by 1, mostly cloudy by 2. It's 12:30 right now, I pretty believe. Yes, I do. 3. And you know, we look again, and look at that. It changed. It's supposed to still be sunny. That was partly cloudy, mostly sunny at 3. My God. As I step outside, you can see the action that we got going out here. They blocked the sunlight with the clouds without creating the shield. The weather report completely discombobulated. Different reports every couple of minutes. And as I pan here, look what we got. It just never goes. He's heading right into those cloudoids. Looks like a red bad boy, too. Heading right into those cloudoids. And it is. It's the red bad boy, and you can't even hear him. Heading right into those cloudoids. There he goes. He's in. Yeah. Wondering what his plume's going to do to these cloudoids. See if we can see him come through there. Oh, sun's in my eyes. Yeah, I got to back him off. Sun's hurt my eyes. He comes streaking out of there. The red bad boy. Strikes again. Oh, I lost. There he is. The red bad boy strikes again. He's really heading in. Mix those cloudoids up. See what he can do. Oh, the onslaught continues. I just missed that guy going inside that plume of a cloudoid. Oh boy, I missed him. Sorry about that, but he's in there. Caught the tail end of him. Right up to the sun, but you can see what those guys have done. I'm going to follow it back this way. Oh man, I can't see. I'm just blindly doing this. And then this guy over here as he heads to the clouds. See how they cross that? Right over there. I'm in the shade now to just get this guy. Kind of show you how long that plume is as they're back to the lengthier plumes. Looks like a silver bullet. It's too hard to tell, he's so far away, but just look at the length of that plume. Look how thick too. Wow. You can see how the wisps are starting to break up on the cloudoids. See the wisps, they're all breaking up. That guy's really making a run for it. Jeez. Just look what this son of a bitch did. There's this trail right there. He tried to sneak it by me. I'm going to get him as he comes out of that cloudoid. Just watch this as we get him when he comes out of there. And there he is. It's a red bad boy. It's a freaking red bad boy. Look at that son of a bitch spraying. Going the other way too. He's usually a north and south kind of guy. Right into the plume. Oh, he's probably loving it. Or it's remote control. That son of a bitch. Look at him. Those red bad boys are so notorious. A little windy out here. I'm kind of, excuse the shaking here, but anyway, he's gonna continue on. Here we got a guy right out of in the plume right here. We're gonna get him as soon as he comes out, and there he is. So he's trying to connect the dots. I'm gonna back him off, show you all the cloudoids, and show you the soot that's falling from the cloudoids. See the soot? It's all as the cloudoids just fall apart. These are real thick, so whatever they used to make these cloudoids, they did a pretty good job. You can see a piece part breaking off over there. It'll soon all be falling apart. This guy, heading right for that plume.
What are you looking at?
Chemtrails?
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Seconds later, we got another guy up there. Oh yeah. Looks like a silver bullet. Alright, I'm moving inside the car. We're nailing this guy. They're really hitting the skies hard. It's almost about 4:30, I would say. And they're just killing us. And all the fake cloudoids, as I'll show you, are starting to break apart. Look at the wisps out here. Look at this. Look at the wisps. My God, the clouds are all falling apart. You can see the double rails here. One there, one there. All right, we got ourselves a red bad boy. And another guy crossing his path, but I'm gonna aim on the red bad boy. Look at that son of a bitch trying to cover up the blue. We've been watching it all afternoon. Well, 4:45, we got another guy spraying. They've been just spraying non-stop wherever it's blue. I'm trying to build up the grid. Can't really see what, I got the sun to my back. It's in my viewfinder. I can't tell if he's a red bad boy or what. I'll have to check it out later when I get it on the big screen. See if I can bring him in a little closer. I don't know. That looks like a silver bullet. Looks like a silver bullet. Alright, here's the update AccuWeather where they show the cloud movement. You can see what they're doing here. They're hitting us with the chemtrails. Utah's getting hit. New Mexico's getting hit pretty good. Texas. And as our southeastern states, they're still spraying over here. You can see that. They're making it rain, taking the moisture off the water. Same thing here over the Great Lakes. That's what's going on. Just go outside and look for yourself. You'll see. And I'm going to show you what's going on right now. Just look what they've done. Look at the chemtrails. Boom. Look at that. See the grid work there? Some grid work there. The whole sky is full of plume. All as the cloudoids, which people thought were real clouds, and I've been telling you all along, these are all dispersed now. There's no cloud formation. It's all dispersed. And it's all gray. My God, look at this. In the back there, you can see a little bit that'll all be broken up. You can see the wisps. It's already starting to break apart. So these big fluffy clouds with the gray bottoms, which we know is a soot, they're not really clouds at all. It just takes them longer to break up. Part of the illusion. You can see the soot starting to fall there. Alright, Joe Clyde, AscensionPathway.com and the Evan Fain YouTube channel. Tuesday, March 31st. And this is where we're at 6 o'clock in the evening. Remember all those cloudoids that people might have thought were clouds? And I've been telling you they were cartoon clouds? Well, this is what's left of it. All black soot, broken up, just like I had told you before. You can still see some parts there all breaking apart. But look over here. Look at the fins. Look how the thick fin work in there. Look at that. See the thick fin work? Isn't that something? Look at that thick fin work. We back it off. Look it up in here. The wisp, all this, all deteriorated. All those cloudoids that were up there, all wisps. You can see there's that X where they went through there to trying to maintain the grid work. As I pan completely into that northern sector, look at the cloudoids that were over there. Yeah, you got it. All black soot, all broken apart right before your eyes. And if you weren't watching, well, then you missed it. You might say, oh, the cloud just flew over. No, we've been watching it all day long. You can see the clouds falling apart there. You can see the soot. Look at that soot. Let it focus for you. Look at that soot in there. Oh, yeah. Then up here it really gets... We'll bring you right into that soot. Look at that soot. It's just falling from the sky. And up over here, look at the fin work up in here. The sun is directly in my eyes, but I'm sure you can see the fin work up in there. That's the western side. As I get over here you can see there's another guy up there spraying. Way in the horizon. And just below that, chemtrail grids. See the double rails? As I keep panning into the southern sky, you can see in the background the rails. We do have a hole in the grid. You saw the different weather report because they were still bringing it in. It was changing. They say, well, the weather changes, the climate changes. No, they're just adjusting their report to the chemtrailing. Look at the cartoons there. That'll all be broken up. You can see the soot already starting to fall. If you look real close, you can see some fin work. There we go. A little too fast on the focus there. And as I keep panning that eastern sector, look at that. Come on. And over here, in that eastern sector, this is what's left of those clouds that people think are clouds. We don't call them clouds anymore. And look at the black soot falling out of those bottoms of those cloudoids. You can see the soot. They can see the bottom of that soot. And then the haze on top of that. Holy shit. My God. Whew. There you have it. We'll be back later to show you what really happens. All right, people. This is what we got for you. That's the southern sky. Go over real quick here. All chemtrail wisps. See that? All chemtrail wisps. Now, remember all those clouds that you thought were clouds? And I've been telling you all along that they're not. They're cloudoids. And that eventually they'll be busted up. Well, just take a look at your clouds. All melted away into a big haze. Look at the soot on top of the copper, or sulfur, or whatever that is. Look how I mean, come on. Where's your clouds? Then get a load of this. This is your cloudoids. All the clouds that had all the white fluff are completely flattened into soot. The lighter stuff still on the top is turned where you can see the copper or whatever, sulfur, whatever's in there. I don't even want to mention anymore. I'm so sick of it. But look how it's all breaking out. Look at the wisp on top. Let me see if I can get that in better for you. Look at that. There's no clouds. Where's the clouds? Here's what's left of the clouds because these are the thicker of the bunch. Let me pan that right in there for you. See? And those eventually be flattened. And wherever that lands, it's really going to be thick on somebody. That's how thick it is back in there. That's why they haven't broken up yet. But if you look back there, you can see how thick it is. Haze on the bottom. Of course, that hasn't gone away. See around the horizon there, around the mountaintop? Completely hazed over. Look at it in the way in the back. I mean, it's just, I can't even focus on it, it's so thick. But as I keep panning, we got a little bit of a cloudoid still left up there. But as I pan over here, you can see some of the wisps. The colored wisps. This is a real treat. You get the colored wisps. I'm sorry. Don't really mean it, just being sarcastic. But here's the rest of the clouds all broken up. You can see what they've done. They're all wisping away. So the whole day was fake. And yet people thought they were clouds. Look at that stuff falling from the mountain. Or at the mountain. On the mountain. Look at that. Hopefully that's focusing for you. See if I can reel it in a little bit more. Look at that. Wow. Everything's starting to really get black now as the sun goes down. Look at that. Look at the webbing. I mean, it looks like it's all just... Oh my God. There's a real treat for you people. As I keep panning around, I want to show you those cloudoids again. They're still... Wherever that lands, that could be right on me tonight. Look how thick that is. Oh my God, it's like it's suspended in there. Suspended in the soot. waiting for just the right moment, the right temp for that all to collapse. Look how black that is back in there already. It's just dark. Looks like it's going to rain. It's not going to rain. We know that. But there you have it, people. Monday, or actually Tuesday. Sorry. Get my days confused with all this nonsense. Tuesday, March 31st, 2015. Joe Cladis signing off.